this is my first cooking video back. I've been sick for basically a whole entire week. It really took me out. Usually when I'm sick, I'm doing 5 million other things and I'm just powering through. But this time it really got me. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't. But it did take me out for a little while, so that's why I was not really posting, not really commenting. I just didn't have any energy for anything. Even just like looking at videos was just hard. So I did recently edit a video that I took pre-sickness, I guess you would say, and I did just edit a video that I took pre-getting sick, and that was for a bake-off, so I hope that you guys will check that out. If you're new here, I hope that you'll go down and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, press that subscribe button, and today we'll be making shepherd's pie. Alright, so a lot of my ingredients I already pre-made just for the sake of time. Is hamburger. So I have a pound of ground beef that I cooked up in a pan, and then I'm just going to put that as my bottom layer of my shepherd's pie. I like to use a glass dish. I think it's the best way to do it. After this, I want to do a lot of non-baking dishes, non-oven turning on dishes, because I know all across the United States, at least, we're having a lot of really hot weather. And a lot of the things that I do coming up are going to be no bake, no oven required. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be using some air fryer stuff, so that's going to be good. And the next thing I'm going to put on is my topping. So since in a normal shepherd's pie you would usually use like corn, but in this shepherd's pie we're going to use zucchini, squash, and eggplant. If you don't like one of the three, you can leave them out. Also, if there is something that you like better, like usually I put mushrooms in mine, you can also do that too. And then on the top layer we're going to put some mashed cauliflower, and I'll be back to show you that. So next we're going to be making our cauliflower. I already steamed it up. All I did was chopped it up, and then I put it in some water, steamed it really well, mixed it around. I put some seasonings on it. I put some Italian seasoning. I put some brown sugar bourbon seasoning, some Tony Chimichurri, and I also seasoned my meat and my veggies. For my meat I used some brown sugar bourbon seasoning, and for my veggies I used some garlic and herb seasoning. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have, but I just think the more seasonings you use, the better it makes, the better that their food is going to taste. I think a lot of times with these pre-made seasoning mixes, it's really easy because you just sprinkle and go and you get a really nice flavor. You can also never go wrong with salt and pepper. If it's not flavorful, you can always add a pinch of salt. So here we're going to add some heavy cream. And then I'm going to add a little bit of almond milk. And a little bit of cheese. And then I'm going to use my immersion hand mixer to mix it up. Alright, and here we go. Wow. Okay, so here it is. It actually looks like a creamy mashed potato, but I tasted it and I think it needs a pinch of salt. So I'm going to use some Himalayan pink salt. I think it has extra nutrients, so I like to switch it up sometimes. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And just mix that in. You're probably going to, when you have the whole cauliflowers, just kind of press down on them at first to break them down, and then you can mix them smoother when you once they're all broken down. And now our potatoes are ready to put on top of our casserole. Alright, so here we go. We have our meat layer, our veggie layer, and now we're going to add our cauliflower potato mixture. Yum. Again, if you guys can go below the video and hit the red subscribe button, that would really help me out. Want to keep growing so that way more people can see these delicious recipes. I'm having so much fun. I've lost 90 pounds and I really want to share my experiences and all the foods that have really kept me on track. And, you know, I'll share it with you guys when I'm having a good time, a bad time, in between. It's a roller coaster and it's always transforming and moving. And okay, so there we go. We have our cauliflower potato mixture in. Looks great. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of perfectionist. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. And then I'm just going to shake a little bit of paprika on the top. And then we're going to put it in the oven and bake it so that way we can have a little bit more crunch to it. I think I'm just going to put a little sprinkle of cheese on top too. Should have done the paprika after the cheese, but alrighty, there we go. And then it's gonna go in the oven and bake at 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. See you guys in a little bit. Ooh, that wasn't in focus. Alright, so it's gonna go in the oven and bake on 350. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So our shepherd's pie just came out of the oven. It's delicious. I dished some up for my kids and we are so excited. Yum. Does that not look delicious or what? Enjoy.